play Sinking City. We'll be playing on PC tonight. So let's jump in, because this is a game I've been excited about since I heard about it. And there was like, first there was a video, and then like they gave us 16 minutes of like gameplay. And it was like a lot of my friends, you know, couldn't join me on the hype train because they're like, I don't know, it looks weird. Like, is there gonna be shooting? Like, is it just like a LA Noire type thing? And I'm like, dude, it's just beyond your understanding is what it is. Like, it's everything crazy. Have I gone mad from the Cthulhu Man eyes yet? Not yet. We gotta see. We gotta have a look here, because I'm a little scared. This stuff is creepy. And that's gonna be fun. And so this is by the makers of the Sherlock Holmes games. And so with this game, I got 48 hours early access, but also with this game, I got a copy of Sherlock Holmes: The Devil's Daughter. So we'll definitely be streaming that at some point. We'll just have to look around and see. Time comes. Be all about it. All right, so let's kick it up. Let's dive in. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested a search for the outbursts of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Mass, and it turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours, a city drowning, the presence of something great, yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont. As soon as you can, I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. Solving a case doesn't guarantee a huge reward, so stay well supplied, scavenging around the city. Oh, you know what's going on? Oh, no. Alright, hang on. Gotta alt tab for a sec. Sound. Fuck. This is totally gonna fuck up all the sound right now. Are we in? Totally fucked it. Am I insane? Am I insane? And ruined. Alright, hang on. Oh, now it wants to work. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the main menu. We'll start a new game. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't have that garbage. For some reason, every time I start a new game, I gotta tinker with that. I thought I had it sorted. Okay. I'm sure this game's just gonna be fucking loud as all hell just to mess up my sound settings. We'll be alright. Technical sound issues. are indeed the worst. I mean, that'll ruin a good cutscene. We gotta see what the game's all about. So here we go. Here we go. I don't like seeing the skip option in the bottom right corner. I know you guys can't see that, but I don't like that. Good lord. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Some crazy stuff. Oh, what? What? Huh? Yeah, this is how this is gonna go down. Okay. So there aren't a lot of games based on or inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's work, which is weird since he is a prolific author. Yeah, that is very true. You have Call of Cthulhu, which came out, I think it was earlier this year. That was pretty good. But yeah, like you said, not very many.
Hope I never have to use it. But something tells me I will.
Okay, so we read that. A folding camera. Okay. Alright, this is our case book. Main cases and side cases, so that means we're gonna get pulled into side quests and never actually finish the game, as that one black guy already knows. Evidence, crucial information. Okay, we can pin evidence. Okay, cool. We're gonna have a map, the mind's eye, very typical with the Sherlock Holmes games. Follow the omens and guide you on your way. Ritual cognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. The Mind Palace, also another Sherlock Holmesy thing. That's where we look at our evidence and the deductions, and we kind of trace everything together and form our conclusions. Archives is going to be, yeah, just informational stuff. Padlocks. Weak planks can be broken with a shot or melee attack. Okay, cool. Combat. If you're crouched, hostiles are less likely to detect you. Enemies may harm your sanity as well as your health. Some enemies have unique abilities that may come as an unpleasant surprise. Oh my god. But most have weak points too. Ammo and supplies are scarce. Scavenging, crafting, and quest rewards are the only sources of supplies. Guns are not going to reload themselves. Oh my god. Diving. The harpoon stuns hostile creatures for a short time. Flares light your way and can distract hostile creatures. If damaged, hold. Slowly recover your diving suit's pressure. Ooh. Okay, and we hold A to search things. Okay. All right. So this is our. Take a photo. Maybe that's the. Okay, shovel. Pistol. Photo of a trophy plate. Nice!
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oakmont Monolith National Park is waiting for you. Yeah, that sounds terrifying. What is that? There's like a naked girl with like a dagger over her privates. Okay. What is going on? Okay, this is an omen. Cause those symbols, that looks like some crazy Cthulhu crap. So, a dagger puss. Oh my god. See what this guy says.
Now get out.
Wow, rude.
Now get out.
Get out. Filth.
At last, Mr. Charles Reed. What a pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so.
Dude, my guy looks like he hasn't
Please
slept in
call
30
me
years.
Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
That's so foreboding.
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
Let me ask him about the flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
Looks good. I like the water.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out from the crowd.
Is he wearing like a tentacle hat or something?
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and a patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Devil's
Don't judge
Reef.
a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
I'm judging it by its title.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting
boat.
outside the port.
Freaking great.
Too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private
Let's
eye,
talk
yes?
for 20
Well,
minutes instead of playing the
like
game.
Police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Mr. Reed.
Before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Great. That's sufficiently creepy. That's awesome. Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Alright. Our boat. A port. Alright, we got some lore, trophy. Strange fish, looks very lifelike. Okay, we don't.
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Oh, okay. All evidence collected. Got it. Gameplay? What do you mean? Thought we were just gonna sit here and talk it up. That's not a good sign right there. Welcome to Oakmont. Town on the rise. I like the atmosphere. Talking the rain simulator. This game visually though, oh dude, it's living up to everything I wanted. Let me talk to this bro here. Please don't fall.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Oh yeah, that's laden with foreboding. That's Ape's Bride. Classic movie. Classic. The kind of guy that likes to go off the ventured path. What the fuck is that? Oh, yep. It wouldn't be Lovecraft without massive dead fish. Or shark in this case. So something took a bite out of that bro. And then spit him up on the shore. Like he was nothing.
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
I hope someone finds this. Albert Throgmorton's will. My name is Albert Throgmorton, and this is my will. I want to warn you. Don't go to the depths below Oakmont. There's unreadable. We should have never done that. Everything should have remained in that cave. Professor Unreadable, I fear what will become of me. It's singing in my brain, dancing on my eyelids, and every time I close my eyes, the cycle goes on and 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 on. In the end, it comes. I must warn everyone. I must tell my father. He's here. Okay, that's not good.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
There's something green and nasty on it.
Something with this helmet.
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
What happens in Oakmont stays in Oak. Controls, movement, not so bad. Let me just... Okay. Had to be sure. I wonder how far... Oh, shit. Oh! How do we... Wait, I'm stuck. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Fuck. Wait, whoa, whoa. Hey. Okay. Alright. Clearly. Oh, we don't go in the water. The sanity was going down really quick. Okay. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. That's slow-mo in the inventory. That's a nice little... No? Oh, we can. Probably gonna pay for that later. They're gonna be like, you killed my seed. Know me, I'm the collectible hunter, but obviously we're not finding anything.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is
Who's
found.
this?
And that
This guy looks like a monkey. Straight up.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's
Dude, this
Charles
is not a
Reed. I'm
human.
a private investigator. Just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say?
Nobody has... Oh my god.
Perhaps we can help each other.
Why are...
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Evolution has
Why
failed.
do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat.
Oof.
Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind.
Oh, he's
talking
even got
gibberish
that.
in some other language. That he even tried to
Look at his
bite.
teeth.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I literally can't focus on anything he's saying because of his face. Sexy ape men are bad omens. Yeah, Brittany's on that Evil Within too. Hip stuff.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn thing. But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damned city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big sticking pile of trouble.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera, you have a point, newcomer.
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we
Yeah.
have a deal.
Context clues.
Let's see.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
I gotcha.
I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all?
Nope. I was looking at your
Told
face.
you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to their house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Okay. Can do that.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
South.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Okay. Rude.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Yeah, I like this guy's coat. Dude, everybody is so well dressed. Can we just acknowledge how great that is? Okay. So we searched everything there, so must be the house. Okay, you know, this is not good. Fishes.
would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Wow, rude. And from a dude with a mustache, I expected better.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember
Tell me.
much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay, my head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's not good.
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know.
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Paul.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or K? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Okay.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Choo choo, baby. 2 trains daily.
Choo choo. Ahem.
Whoa.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
The fuck?
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
Strawberry jam everywhere. This looks like a brunch gone wrong. Yeah, it's not good. We definitely don't want to be reciting that crazy stuff. That's not good.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at that. 1 sec. Let's see. Do I remember what this Man, I had a command from Evil Dead, but I can't remember it. I don't think I have it. Platu Barata Tecto or something, I think it was. Something like that. Room key. We found his will in the boat. Okay.
Take this, ape face.
Whoa.
What's happening?
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
Yeah, run! Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled. Five cards short of a full house.
Hmm.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
Showcase using gunpowder.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Honestly does.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Huh. These symbols have to mean something. Okay. I'm having trouble just getting around this menu. Now you have to have 7 different conversations to unlock combat. Oh, man. I gotta... Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of the Throgmortons. Okay. I can track him using my supernatural sense. Showcase, huh?
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Boy, they really let you go everywhere here. Seeing something there. gonna check. Looks like another weird worshiper dude.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Nah, it's cool. That's cool, bro. Can I do it? Can I do it?
I'd sit this one out, Cap.
I don't see how I can.
These guys come from legend. They're basically gods.
There's only one god, man. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't dress like that.
Gotcha. And what's the other one? Hang on. I gotta know the other one.
Klaatu, Verada. Okay then. That's it.
Love it. Is there something over there I didn't discover? Hang on, hang on. Is that what that yellow symbol means? Key evidence collected. Okay, so it doesn't mean everything. Hang on here.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Ah. I see. I see. So even the obvious things that I was like, thought I had it. Okay. Gotcha.
There's something in the pocket.
Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuzz snooping around about the port. But don't worry, I've struck a nice deal with the proper people and should have a steady supply channel soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Thing. So there's a debt. That's some gunpowder. Oh, dude, look at this telephone. So much detail. No? Okay.
fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Billy, you sure you want to go with the one-handed one-handed approach?
Door won't budge.
Tough. Fuck is that?
One fatal round through the forehead.
That's our guy.
That's no accident. This was deliberate. One fatal round through the forehead.
Wait, is that thing getting back up?
This was deliberate.
Where did that... No, that fucking thing was real. Nah, bruh. Nah, bro. The thing did not just get up and move. Fled the scene. Shot in the head, impaled on hooks. Hidden. So Peter owed Lewis money. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton, rather than just drive him off. Lewis may be at the bar. Can't really do anything with the fact that Albert was murdered. Any more evidence? Maybe hiding at the bar in Oakmont Port. I kind of like that there's like no load time so far. We're just kind of... We've been exploring and there hasn't been any stops in the game since we arrived. The fuck are you doing to that fish, dude? The fuck are you doing? That is... Dude, that is weird, man. Fish... No, no kissing fish. I'm finding zero good reasons and times where it's okay to kiss a fish. Not even gonna validate mermaids with a response. Far under the keel. Talk to these cops here.
The port is closed by order of Robert Frogmore. Back off.
Oh, look at that mustache, though. Okay. Is that a train car? Dude, no way. Train cars don't just... No, they don't. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
Nah, I can't give you that, bro.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around. You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Look at that grill, though. Well, I could go for some steaks. I know there's fish everywhere, but, you know. I'm a good old boy.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're
Underground.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Dude, play those blues, brother. Play them. Start a fight.
Come closer.
Oh my god, you look like a cartoon character, lady.
Tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh, it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises.
A branching storyline, I sense.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
70.
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical. Booze, smokes, and bullets. And I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Yeah, I ain't about to give you my most vital currency. You charlatan. What's up, bruh?
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
I'm not a rat. Really?
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer.
Rude.
Bye.
Wow. Okay. Weird. Really? Octopus? Come on, dude. Oh. Probably better not go around pointing the gun.
What the? Get the. Oh.
Okay. What is that? Is that like coral? And it's kind of gross. You guys can't get a mop rolling here? Oh, dude. Yeah, this game's not looking good. Okay, we got a bird. The least unsettling thing I've seen. 1800 to 18. Whoa, hang on. Can't really see it from that angle. 15 to 1800 dead. Alright, I'm gonna keep the pistol handy, because... No. What if I just blew him away?
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Whoa!
Charles Reed,
Whoa!
investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me
Dude.
to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and
Whoa, those teeth, dude.
Mary gone to the sea. Though I told
What is
him
that,
I would
a
only bring
triple,
bad luck.
quadruple
If he listened to
chin?
me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
So you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Want to spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had No idea what happened, though.
Whoa, he's
I
got
suspect it has
scales,
something to
too.
do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Oh yeah, we're all real, different when we're murderers.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition, reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
4 rounds?
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
He was under mental influence. I mean, he was very clearly under some sort of influence. Albert wasn't dangerous. I mean, well, there was hysteria, but there was this new clue. He was under mental influence. He killed Albert Throgmorton under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions. And if we say he's aware of his actions, Lewis was out to murder Albert Throgmorton. He had a motive too. What do you guys think? Is it pretty cut and dry? Should we go with the clues we have, or should we go with what our, we know what we're seeing, but should we go with what we're kind of thinking? We've seen crazy stuff. Obviously, it looks like due to our supernatural abilities to see the past, we know that there was some sort of influence. See, because if we acknowledge this stuff, which, you know, we have the note, we know that there's a grudge, and we know that Lewis owes the bartender, or the bartender owes Lewis money. But then, you know, we have this other over here where it's like, you know, Albert woke up in a hysteria. He was, you know, driving everyone nuts. And then it was kind of maybe Lewis self-defense, but then he chases down Albert, which is not self-defense, unless he's actually mentally affected. I don't buy that Albert was dangerous.
You want a drink? You want a drink?
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway.
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Okay. Had to make sure. Nothing hidden there. What are these things? I'm gonna go with the idea that he's under some sort of mental influence.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately, not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar.
4 bullets ain't
Possessed
much,
the
bro.
bartender.
You can't
Seems
buy
like
my
he had a
silence.
bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare.
But why didn't I explain that he was under some mental influence, if that's the conclusion I came to?
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Ed?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
440 cartridges. Dude, come on, I can't I can't read all those pop-ups that just came up. I like this font, though. I like the whole style of the game. The HUD, everything. Whole layout. Everything's nice. Okay, so we can go and look back at old cases, much like the Sherlock Holmes games. Cops are gone. Oh, this isn't good. Oh. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. Okay. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Okay. Daywear.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis brothers.
That's the crew. This crew is always alluded to in every game, every work I've ever seen. There's always a crew of the Cyclops. And they're always like some crew that like discovered something supernatural and they're like all dead. Or there might be like one survivor, but for the most part dead. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops, only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real, but my memories are true. My strange powers, gained after the ordeal, prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Okay. So is this my guy? Because it says my diary. I mean, it could be. A plea for help. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand that you are the private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger, and I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my lot and am beyond saving, but the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, and it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Charles Reed, 3/21/17, 10/9/24. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream.
Never again, they say.
The wind coat. Oh, we unlocked the gangster. King's robes. Familiar. Day wear. Like it. Man of science. A rest in peace case. Find the missing ship logs in the Bounty of the Sea case. Crime scene photos in the extra hours. Field research. Master Sleuth. Interesting. Wolfdan, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Whoa, okay. Cultist. Weird. Hey, we got some cool outfits. Raids on Innsmouthers. The number of attacks on the Innsmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying with more and more Innsmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead in their houses. Police are on the case, with several illegal Innsmouther businesses captured and their owners sent to jail. This city ought to have been cleaned of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be here with us. So yeah, one thing that this game had when you started up, there is like a disclaimer that the works of H.P. Lovecraft were both written and about a time period where racism and other things were rampant. So you can expect to see that they did not, the devs did not shy away from that stuff because it would be an improper depiction of his work. So even though these are, fish-faced people called Innsmouthers, and the Throgmortons appear to be ape-like men, there is like a whole ton of racism going on here. So very interesting stuff. And so the Innsmouthers are very much being treated second-class citizens. Dave Enderberg, Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation of Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Wreath while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time, Johannes. Okay. Do we save the game? Okay, and so all our documents are being stored here. In case. Chronicle. Station, the hospital. The library. City Hall. Manor, the asylum. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and save right here. If I really relax and just chill on Twitch. Well, actually, dude, I'm gonna be wrapping it up right here. I don't usually do many night streams, but we're gonna hit this up tomorrow for sure. Destiny 2 will be down for maintenance for about 12 hours. Starting at about 9 a.m. my time, so And we have this game to play. Did pick up Bloodstained on the Switch and on Steam, so at some point we'll be starting that. But we did also start a playthrough of Judgment over on the PS4, another investigative game by coincidence. So yeah, we'll definitely be looking at this game some more, being that this is kind of the most anticipated game that I've been looking forward to since I heard of this game, which was honestly pretty early before E3 a couple years ago. And they released that like 16 minutes of gameplay, and I'm really pleased. I think they've really done a great job of fleshing out this world in a way that other games kind of haven't done. Because I've definitely played a lot of Cthulhu games as of late, and Call of Cthulhu was really good. The investigation stuff was really cool, kind of a first-person game. But I feel like this one's already off to a better start. I'm a little more invested. There's a little more... I feel like there's more study into Lovecraft's works done here. So I'm definitely seeing a very different approach that to me feels more in-depth than anything. So, pretty cool stuff. So we will be back later on checking this out. I think we'll be live in the morning, barring anything else that I have going on. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight. I don't usually stream at night. I've been doing more the kind of morning, afternoon stuff. But it felt right to kind of start this game in the evening and get that kind of creepy feel, even if I can't always play this game at night as much as I would like to for immersion's sake. But even with all the studio lights on and stuff, I was contemplating doing like a no cam stream or something like that. But I think the cam is just so important that unfortunately here we are. So let's see if we can find someone to raid here, and we do have a lot of games. We do have a lot of stuff that we picked up on Steam as well. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to, stuff to be excited about. So, let me get our raid and sub-raid message. Use whichever one is applicable. If you're a sub, use the second one. If you're regular in the stream, you're a follower, please use that one. Like you to come with us. We're going to raid Brittany, who is playing some Evil Within 2. We're going to check that out for sure. Be a lot of fun. Yeah, we should be live tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this first foray into the sinking city, and hopefully it'll be many more to come. We're going to check it out first thing when I'm on tomorrow, and we'll dive right in and start investigating and getting on these other cases and unlocking these other costumes. It's going to be hip. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a great night. Take care.